And this quote up here by One Earhart, that all change is based in our language, our vocabulary. He says it's based in linguistics. So this conversation that you're doing, learning perhaps the conversations that matter, we can just jump up to the 6. You probably know these by heart. Some of you can read the book already. But these 6 conversations, at least the belief that I'm operating under, no matter what group I work with, whether it's here in Peterborough or that prep school in Western PA or the most severely distressed school I've been in a long time in Cincinnati, I've done this with all those adults, and now I'm starting to do it with some young people. And they go to it like, you know, fish and water. They get connected quickly because they can understand in their own life at 14 they're at some crossroad. Maybe they have a lot that they're blaming on other people. But you're talking about that they're a human being, and yes, there's some that have a lot less access to resources than others, and they might have been given a really crappy deal where they were born or who they, you know, were with early in life, but they're human and they have some choice about what they want to do and how to get support. So the idea about the possibility conversation is moving from problems, and I know there's problems here, the task force wouldn't have been built, but the real conversation is what's possible. Is it possible that the controversies that occurred and where you got, is it possible that's exactly what should be happening in order to get to the next point? You look through a positive lens, like that brought you to this group here. That brought Karen to the awareness of the work and kind of opened up as a possibility. So let's do this. Let's give it a try. Let's go out and see what it looks like in our town and see what it looks like when we do it with other people. So at the end of every round, what you'll do is just ask people to stand up and just share just 2 or 3 to bring the whole group back into the room. Because what you do with a small group, you break it apart and everybody gets to talk. And people can either share or not. Some people don't share as much as another, which is fine. But just bring the whole group back by asking what struck you in that conversation. That's the operative question. Not to have anybody report out, but just make the response somewhat personal to yourself. So make it an I statement, so you're not sharing what other people said, but said to you as a person or a small group, for the whole group. So anybody want to share what struck you in this opening this evening? What struck you in the first conversation? Yes? And would you stand, please, too? And the suggestion is to have people stand and take the mic, but if you don't want the mic, some people are really allergic to it. I understand. Okay. But the mic also then equalizes the power in the room, too. So you don't have to use the mic.
Okay, I'll use the mic.
What struck you? Tell us your name.
Well, it's really interesting. The youngest member, or not the least newest student community member. Not that I'm the oldest, but certainly in the middle, if you will. Anyway, we both are here, and we have almost exactly the same reason that we're here, which really is kind of cool, because we both want to help make people's life a little better. And if we have a chance to do it in this group, then that's an internal satisfaction. We don't need accolades. We just need to know that we've done something to help the community. Am I saying it right? Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. And we just met versus you and I who hold hands.
You're going to give to the next person. So, thank you. Tell me your name again.
Palasha.
Palasha, right, thank you. So, who would like to share next? What struck you? And you can give it to that person.
It struck me that as different as our lives are, we have the same goals basically, and we want to improve the town. I mean, maybe where we're coming from and what our crossroads are a little bit different, but the first part we were all the same, so that was nice.
And your name again?
It's still Carol.
Thank you. All right, let's get 2 more. Yes.
So one of my takeaways is I wanted to continue this conversation that we began here in just the 3 of us for about 15 more minutes, because we had a lot of kind of experience in the room, and we were right, all of us saying we want substance. We want substance. We're kind of land use, housing, policy, Peterborough history geeks of kind. And so we began to talk about what our own sort of disciplines are that we bring to this, kind of our different analytical and sort of global thinking skills. So we were kind of hungry to like, ooh, I want to hear more about what you did in Lincoln, kind of conversations in our, is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Peggy. And one of the things I said in my group is that I'm here, and I will continue to be here, and I am devoted to this because of the process. And the process that I believe is listening to one another and understanding where each of us are coming from and where we are going. And I believe that that is a very, very important process for us to learn to use, not only in this group, but in our daily lives. And so as long as we keep doing this process, I will be here.
Thank you. I didn't mention this, I was just curious to see, you don't have to answer it now out loud, but you know, one of the things that I encourage people to do when you do these conversations is remind people to listen. And people say, oh yeah, I always listen. I say, well, you will always listen to at least one thing, I'm for sure. I don't know if I always listen. I don't always listen to people. But I always am listening to this thought machine of my head. So people say, what gets in my way of listening? It's because I'm always already listening to my chatter in my mind. That I want to say something, maybe somebody's not done. So to be mindful about watching people's bodies. Because have you never been in a conversation where you're talking and somebody's ready to talk and you can see it on their face or their head? So this is part of where people, in my opinion, miss each other, is that people do have a lot to say, but slowing down and just saying, listen, listen, listen. And then by saying to the person, thank you for sharing, are you done? Is there anything else you want to add? Or tell me more. Or before you want to go, get curious more and learn more about people by saying, tell me a little bit more. I'm really interested in that. Because once people ask you to tell you more, to solicit information from you, you're going to be connected in a different way versus being in conversation, and you will know that gets the most heat when you have conflict. And I'm not going to do much tonight about, maybe you all know this already, some of you know this, that every group will have predictable stages of development. You're informing and edging into storming, and there's some old history, there's some new history. But you've got to go through all these stages, not always in a linear fashion, but the tension that sometimes puts in a room about, I want to get to this, I don't want to talk about this, getting to know you as much anymore. I want to get to the task. And they'll all be done in due time if this group really wants to do it. You will figure out your way as a group. You have time to do it. You have excellent supports here. You have very committed people. So think about listening and connecting in a way when you're talking with each other, because when it does get a bit more contentious, you'll need these skills. That's why I did that exercise last time with the squares, the tower building. These are all skills that my career of 45 years have been spent teaching young people then that they can transfer them into their life outside of school. But I think, for me, I'm always learning how to be a better listener. So, with that said, go back to your small group, and this is the final conversation with this small triad. What was left over from the last time you met, if anything? Where were you? If you weren't here, I understand that. But from the time you were here on November 21st, is there any unfinished business that you wish you would have had time for doing, or where you want to hopefully bring this night here or the next time you meet in January? What is left over from November, or where you think you want to start talking into January? It's a little vague. One last comment. Powerful questions are vague. So powerful questions, we say, are a little ambiguous. They make you think. And they're also asking for people's personal, opinions and personal ideas to get down to that level. All right, so see if there's something you want to say about that question. Anything left over from November, or where you think you're going to